Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you so much for joining me today on another episode on this channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and also ding the bell for notifications so you'll know when I put out future videos. In today's episode, we're going to have to talk about Captain Wokeness herself, Miss Brie Larson. You may know her as Captain Marvel, but I'm not going to acknowledge her as Captain anything except Captain Wokeness. She is back in the news once again because the news broke out that she is contracted for an additional 5 movies in the MCU before her contract is up. Now, honestly, I'm not surprised by this. I'm really not. Kevin Feige came out and said that he saw her and he just knew that she would be the future face of the MCU, which I think should be a title that is earned, not given. So she is pretty much a usurper when it comes to being the face of the MCU. I don't think she is right now, but we'll have to see how the future goes. So Brie Larson, Miss SJW herself, Miss Captain Wokeness. Okay, she's Captain Marvel also for now, but she's on for a while now. She's not going anywhere. Now, what movies could she be in the future MCU movies? I'm assuming that all of these movies are probably going to be in this phase 4 of the MCU. It's a safe bet to say that they're going to make Captain Marvel 2 and Captain Marvel 3. I think those are pretty much givens right there. Usually movies now, especially these comic book movies, they come in trilogies. You know, even Iron Man had 3 movies. Captain America, he had 3 movies. So it would only make sense that they would make 3 Captain Marvel movies. Now, here's the thing. It seems like Brie Larson has this influence over Kevin Feige. So I really do think that her woke influence is really going to spill over into Kevin Feige's decision making. I mean, this is his hero for the MCU. Now, we always hear about Brie Larson coming out with all of these woke identity politics left and right. You know, everything that she says is, you know, woke, pretty much. She also lies about stunt doubles too, but that's another story. So I digress on that. But we also know that Brie Larson, she's also a director. So I wouldn't be surprised if she got a little bit more influence on the MCU movies that she will be in. So what if she actually wrote and directed Captain Marvel 2 or Captain Marvel 3? Now, you may be saying to yourself, that may be a far stretch for her to actually write and direct her own movies that she's going to star in. But I really don't think so. I don't think so. You know, Kevin Feige is her biggest fan. He just is. And he is in charge of everything in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So I would say there's a good 35-40% chance that she actually gets to direct her own Captain Marvel sequel. It's a good chance she'll end up directing some other MCU movie in this phase. And we all believe anyway that the 4th phase of the MCU is going way into identity politics. They already said that they're going to give us their first LGBT character in this phase. It possibly could be the Eternals. That's what I'm thinking. And that's another movie I think she can actually make an appearance in. So when they say that she's contracted for 5 movies, I don't think that necessarily means that she will star in all 5 movies. I think she can make cameos, you know, similar to the way that Robert Downey Jr. played Iron Man in the Hulk movie. So she could have something like that where she just shows up at the end. Very brief role, something like that. So I'm really thinking that it won't be full-fledged movies where she's the star. She can have a supporting role. Even Iron Man had a supporting role in Spider-Man Homecoming. If you look at Captain America Civil War, that movie is the Captain America movie, but I do consider that to be almost more of an Avengers movie, just without the Avengers name on it, because there was nothing but Avengers in that movie for the most part. So it's possible that you can actually see Brie Larson in a movie like that, to where she's really more of a co-star than just making a brief appearance. But anyway that it goes, this is not good news for Phase 4 of the MCU. 5 movies with Brie Larson, count me out. I do not like identity politics. I don't like it being shoved in my face. I don't like the woke narrative, and she is one of the ringleaders of the woke narrative. So I'm completely out so far on Phase 4 of the MCU. They have nothing that I really want to see, really. Even though that Shang-Chi rumor, that sounds pretty interesting, but pretty much that's it. There's nothing that interests me in this next phase. I have no interest in Captain Marvel. I still have not seen Captain Marvel the movie. I have no interest in it. When Brie Larson decided to get woke, I was out. I really was out, and I still have not seen that movie. As far as I know, the movie's mediocre at best, and there was a lot of people that didn't like it. So why do I want to waste my money on her? But that's just my thoughts on this. What are your thoughts on this? Brie Larson, 5 more movies in the MCU. Count me out, but maybe you want to be counted in. So guys, let me know what you think about all this in the comments. If you're new here to the channel, please hit subscribe to catch future videos from me, and we will catch you on the next video. John Matrixx, out.